about so far. And we discussed primarily establishing a set of values. So how do we bring together all the stakeholders and connect very disparate kind of practices and establish from each one of them what their values are. And in doing that, looking for ways to provoke, how can you be provocative so that each of these different stakeholders are beyond just answering questionnaires and engaging in surveys. They're actually contributing to what their value system is. And so with doing that, we want to find a shared value between all of these different groups. And then after that, we talked about determining problematics. Sorry, that each, do you want me to pass this? No? Okay, that each of these, the problems from the perspective of each of these different groups. And then we're thinking about negotiating those problems, but based on this staged set of values that we've determined. And our manifesto, in the end of it, is thinking about how can social value build economic value, rather than trying to fit in between the spaces that economic value allows or doesn't allow.
Just to expand on what Angela was saying, that it's to build a metric system to really define what social values are and how to quantify those values so that it can be reflected and be seen by different stakeholders, and so they can build a tool for engagement for public, for private, and possibly for everyone else here.
Just on the topic of stakeholders, I think it was implied that engaging stakeholders, but engaging unlikely stakeholders. We started at the beginning talking about, well, we had a few questions. Where is the information? Where does that happen? What is it, and how do you know what it is? How do you get access to it? And the most meaningful, how do you take that information, those ideas, that research, and translate it into action? And then I guess from there, we tried to, well, the initial mandate was to be pithy, and we maybe are a little bit long for pithiness, but I will throw it up to Andrew. It sums up.
Yeah, I was, well, we were really interested in this idea of having a manifesto. I think that's a good thing to try and do at the end of a session like this. So we've come up with it's not too short a manifesto, but it goes like this. We must engage unlikely stakeholders like developers, government, and designers to generate provocative visions for affordable housing that rally a united citizenry to realize those visions.
All right.